You're 5'6.5", even though you freaking say you're 5'7" on Tinder.
What are you gonna do about it?
Stop freaking monkeying around and let's get down to freaking business.
Get on your feet, pal.
Yeah.
Let's find out how tough you are. I want to know right now how tough you are. Come on.
My freaking ex texted me while I was freaking pumping iron. You know what I freaking did? I looked at the freaking phone, threw it down, and picked up the freaking weights.
That's what I thought.
What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie. And today, I'm reviewing Darkside Supps Ultra Pre-Extreme Massacre Edition, homie. Is it worth it? It's freaking raining, storming out here. Thank God. I thank God when it rains, man, because my lawn needs it. Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. I'm feeling good, feeling swole today, man. Anyway, man, if you like what I have to say about the hitter, you might not. You get it from suppkings.com, discount code GGH15. That's who sent it over to me. And also, you can hit me in the email, garagegymhomie@gmail.com. I got a whole list of super cheap supplements I'm selling, from pre-workouts, fat burners, nootropics, stim-free hitters, all sorts of stuff. If you're a struggling addict or alcoholic, hit me in the email. I'd be honored to see how I can be helpful, man, so you can become a serious iron pumper. Or if you just have something real to say, man, from the heart, I got into this to connect with people, man. All right, man, let's talk about this. I reviewed their Darkside Pre-Extreme, Ultra Pre-Extreme, or whatever the heck. I liked it a lot. I'm pretty annoyed right now. I'm going to give it to you straight, homies. This company, I don't really like what they did with this. And I studied this label about 10 times before I did this review to make sure that I was giving you accurate information. The homie at Sup Kings hit me up, and he's like, hey, man, that Darkside Supps got a Massacre edition about to drop or whatever. Do you want to review it? I was like, mark me down for that one. He shot it over to me right away. I don't think he looked at the label before he got it. It said Massacre. We figured it would be, you know, different. I looked at the label. I said, hold up, man. This is the exact same label as the Ultra Pre-Extreme I reviewed. What's the difference? And I kept looking at it. I'm thinking, I don't understand, man. So I hit the company up on Instagram, and I was like, hey, I'm a little confused. I see you got this one English walnut on your website. It's got English walnut, 250 milligrams. I see the one with the rye I reviewed. I see the Massacre. What's the difference? I said, I reviewed one. It didn't have English walnut. He said, oh, the English walnut's the one from Australia or whatever the heck. I'm like, okay. So what's the difference between the Massacre and the one I reviewed? He's like, oh, there's just a little more araya in the Massacre, or English walnut, depending which version you got. I said, oh, okay, that makes sense. I looked back at the label. I said, hold up, homie. That was one strike where I got the label and it didn't look right. Now I've asked you specifically the difference, and now I'm being lied to. Both have 300 of araya. I don't like when people try and run game on me, homie. They literally released the same pre-workout, homie. The same pre-workout. Instead of L-citrulline malate, they wrote L-citrulline, and then in the order of ingredients, they flipped the caffeine and alpha-GPC. In the other one, alpha-GPC comes first, then caffeine. Now they flipped it, and it called it slapped the word Massacre on it, and released it as a limited edition. Now that is shady marketing to me. I don't like that, homies. I don't like being run. I invented that game, homie. When I got this new crystal meth, man. It's you know, it's called marketing, homie. Please, I've worked. Don't ban the channel. I'm just talking some junk, man. It's called marketing, homie. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like being run game on, man. So it makes me not want to support him, man. I gave him a chance to explain the difference. He told me one had more. I looked like I wasn't going to look back at the label and see it's 300. Am I 300? So anyway, man, let's get down to business. All right, man. Supplement, and they're both 11.1 grams. let me see what else. Servings per container, 25. So I'm going to review this for you, man. L-citrulline, 4 grams. That's for the pumps. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. Some warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the lactic acid buffering, few extra reps. L-tyrosine, 1 gram. Caffeine anhydrous, 350 milligrams. Solid amount right there. It's a stimulant. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams for get you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder days. Women don't freaking like you, homie, because you're not being transparent, dog. You can't slap the name Massacre on your Tinder profile and think women aren't going to see through that, homie. Can't do that. Araya Genesis is 300 milligrams, nice stimulant, pairs well with the caffeine. Green tea extract, 125 milligrams, some fat burning properties, a little, I don't know, thermogenic, some diuretic properties, I think. It's whatever. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Dicaffeine malate, 100 milligrams. That's long-lasting, slow-release caffeine. That gives you 75%, so you got a total of 425 milligrams of caffeine. Hordenine, nice stimulant, 60 milligrams. Estrogen, 50 milligrams. Niacin, 30 milligrams. Huperzine A, 0.2 milligram. Another nootropic, gets you focused in, and vitamin B12. Anyway, homie, I took the drink, man. Again, I did. I came down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping, son. From what I remember, this feels exactly like the original one. So you can go to my old review and watch it when I was in a little better mood before I was annoyed by the fact that they slapped Massacre on this and sold it as a limited edition. I don't understand why. Anyway, it's a good experience, man. All junk talking aside, it's still a solid pre. The energy is like a daily driver feel. It's very smooth energy. This does not hit hard. A nice wave comes in about, I'd say 15 minutes after ingesting it if you're on an empty stomach. Nice wave of energy comes in. It's a nootropic pre-workout. So there's, I feel like the mental aspect with the Araya and the nootropic sense of well-being, focus, head floating off your chest, head floating off your neck, that floating kind of feeling is greater than like the physical energy. The physical energy was nice. I mean, honestly, man, I'm gonna give everything a fair shake, homie. Even if I'm annoyed with what the company did with this, I'll give, you know, I'm gonna always give it to you straight, man. I ain't shining no dang schlongs, but I'm gonna tell you what's what and who's who in the zoo. And the beta was weak on this. It came and went and came and went. For a few minutes, I was like scratching my head off, but it went away. And then it showed back up, man, a little bit later. The pumps are trash on this. They're a little noticeable. They're trash, though. You can add a whole pump formula on top of this. Sometimes I say, hey, just add some pump pills. You could add a whole pump formula on top of this. That'll complement it nicely. The energy lasts and lasts. I mean, it doesn't feel like a stim junkie physical energy. It feels like a very high-end daily driver physical energy with a stim junkie nootropic feeling. So it definitely scratches the itch for you drug addicts. You will be focused in, I mean, good mood, sense of well-being, like flying through your workout, just like you get lost in your training with this. Very nice to train to. No negative side effects with it. Didn't crush my appetite, nothing. I wouldn't take this often because it has 300 milligrams of Araya. You don't want to get too used to Araya because it's such a good stimulant. There's just a feel-good head high with it that comes with it. It doesn't feel like illicit, but it's the step down. It's like the one step right before illicit. So it's like healthy illicit, like right before DMHA, DM, whatever the heck. Is where it is, man, and so it's right before that. So it kind of like is the upper echelon, top tier of nootropic focus pre-workouts with mood elevation, sense of well-being before being illicit. That's how I'll describe it as. Hey, hold on, son. The dog's scratching at the door. They hear me. Anyway, man. So all in all, man, I don't know. I've hit the company up like 3 times on Instagram now being like, please explain this before I review it. And I'm just kind of annoyed by it, man. I mean, there's no explanation of how you're going to release something with the same exact label, call it Massacre Edition, and try and sell it. It just, anytime something's a different edition, there should be a different formula, in my opinion, man. I mean, that's me, homie, but anyway, man, I mean, I've never seen anything like this. So I'm telling you, man, the supplement industry, man, you gotta watch. It ain't always square business, man. It's why you guys are lucky to have me here to give it to you straight, man. I'm gonna call it how I see it. So to the company, sorry, not sorry, homies. I mean, you got a reasonable explanation for this, please. I mean, even if you say, oh, well, it's a limited flavor. Massacre edition, a flavor gives it a Massacre edition? Get the heck out of here with that, son. You don't deserve the word Massacre for a new flavor, homie. I'm not trying to hear all that, man. You hear Massacre edition, you're thinking you're going to get some upgraded stims or something, man. Anyway, man, you get it from suppkings.com. Solid pre right here. Really nice. So, I mean, well, I'm not going to lie to you and say it sucks. It is good, but you can get either one of these exact same, man. It felt the exact same. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight till the end of days. If you liked the review, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't freaking like the review, also subscribe to the channel. God bless all you together. Let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.